A mother senses something amiss in her home.
There was something in that room with me.
When a mysterious entity targets her family.
There's just a black silhouette standing there, staring back at you.
The demon unleashes a reign of fear in which no one is spared.
Honey?
It gave me that feeling that what's gonna happen next? That, like horror movie, when the music starts, you know something's about to go down. But you don't know when or where.
In America, there is real evil. It lurks in the darkest shadows and in our most ordinary towns. Between the worlds we see
Someone's in my room.
and the things we fear, there are doors. When they are opened, nightmares become reality. In June 2013, Jacinda Rearick is recovering from back surgery.
I had to repair some herniated discs, some degenerative disc disease. It's just very hard to accept, being so healthy and then all of a sudden having a procedure that, you're hoping is going to fix your pain, and then you end up being worse than what you were.
Baby.
Yeah.
Are you trying to break your back again? Come on.
Jacinda's husband, Todd, a maintenance and repairman at a local brewery, is also a patient caregiver.
All right. Okay, all right.
Todd and I are high school sweethearts, and we've always, had a very loving relationship.
You keep going like this and you're never going to recover, sweetheart.
He's the kind of person that would give you the shirt off his back. He'll do anything for anybody.
I'm gonna be fine. I thought...
Well, you just thought wrong. Hey, Justin!
Yeah?
Keep an eye on your mom today. If she gets back out of that bed, you have my permission to tie her down in it.
You got it. Have a great day, Dad.
Their 19-year-old son, Justin, who recently graduated from high school, works at a hardware store in town.
Justin is a wonderful kid.
Just one step at a time.
He is so caring and compassionate.
You got it?
My relationship with my mom, I'd say that we're really close. I can talk to her about anything, and she's right there for me, and she's my mom. I mean, I love her to death.
The Rearick family live in central Pennsylvania.
Montanan's really small. Not a lot happens. You could drive by it and miss it. It's a quiet town.
It's a close-knit community. Kind of everybody knows everybody. Everybody looks out for everybody.
The family moved from a mobile home to a 3-bedroom house when Justin was just a boy.
Moving into the house was something that I always dreamed of, just because you want to be able to raise your family in a home. We all enjoyed each other's company and enjoyed living in the neighborhood.
For Jacinda, the hardest part of recovery is not the pain, but filling the time.
Being so sedentary and confined to the house, it was very difficult to not let myself, fall into a depression. After I had this back surgery, I got my digital camera out and started looking through the pictures, and it was of Justin's graduation. I was noticing these balls of light. They were all different sizes. Some had rings around, some didn't. Some were solid white, some were purple. I felt that they were orbs.
Jacinda has a suspicion as to what the orbs could represent.
I know by reading and watching TV that a lot of people said that they were spirits or angels, and it just intrigued me even more. I immediately just assumed it was my parents. I was very close with both my mom and my dad, and the thought of these balls of light, orbs, being my parents, it was really comforting to me. I thought maybe they were with me during all my health issues.
Hey, Todd?
Yeah.
Hey, come here for a second.
Honey, I'm running late.
But look at these pictures of Justin, and look at all these little balls of light in every single picture. Isn't that weird?
It's camera flares, right?
I don't think so. I just took a picture of myself, and look,
Honey,
there's one right there.
I love you. I gotta go. I'll look at them tomorrow, I promise.
Oh, okay,
Go.
okay, see ya.
I always believed in the paranormal, and these balls of light really piqued my curiosity and my interest.
Jacinda decides to document any evidence of the supernatural in her home.
I just was taking pictures all the time, just seeing if I could catch them, and I always got orbs. They were just there all the time, everywhere. I had that feeling that something was right behind me. I knew that I put my pills in there right. Something happened, but I didn't know how it happened. I thought, okay, how's this possible?
While Jacinda Rearick is recuperating from back surgery, she senses a presence in her home.
I couldn't get a clear view of what it was, but there was something in that room with me. I knew something weird was going on, but I didn't know what it was.
At first, she feels uplifted, believing it to be the loving spirits of her parents who died several years ago. But now, she's not so sure.
So can I get you anything before I head out? Maybe a good book or something to eat?
Honey, I want you to take a look at these pictures that I took last night in the bedroom. Do you see that dark shadow in the corner?
Babe, there is nothing in the house.
How can you say that? You can see something. It's right here.
Look, you've been cooped up in this house for months. You're all stressed out and you're not feeling great. I totally get that.
Todd has always been very skeptical of the paranormal. He would always listen to what I had to say, but he always had his own opinion. He was very adamant that he did not believe.
You know what? You should start painting again. You were always so good at it. It would be like a release for you. You know, get your mind off of things. Do you get better?
Todd and Justin just kind of really didn't respond. They just kind of blew it off. They didn't believe me.
In the fall, Jacinda and Todd's son Justin also finds himself housebound after undergoing shoulder surgery.
I'm laid up for 8 months now. You really don't know how much you use your limbs until you're worn out. That's when I went through my depressed phase. I can't lift, I can't go to work, I can't go out and do any things that involve more than one arm. So I'm stuck here now. All of a sudden, I heard footsteps walking above me.
Mom? Dad?
My mom's friend took her out for dinner. My dad stayed over at work late, get some overtime. The whole house was empty except for me.
Mom! Dad!
I was nervous because I was like, maybe is someone in my house that I don't know? Is someone broke in? The door was still locked. All the lights were out. Nobody was home. It was confused. There was no doubt in my mind that I heard those footsteps and that I thought somebody was in the house. At the time, my mom was taking pictures all the time. She was convinced something paranormal was in the house. She was quite obsessed with it. There was undoubtedly something there. You could see a shadowy silhouette of a person that is unnatural, not organically supposed to be there. I heard the pool table break. I heard someone hit the cue ball and break it. I couldn't believe my eyes. The balls are completely broken, and they weren't just a couple minutes ago. Something physical just happened, and I don't know who did it. Your heart's racing. You get the shiver down your spine, your hair stands on end. I was trying to make sense of it. And as I turned to look, it was just there right in front of me.
"20-year-old Jacinda Rearick is home recovering from surgery when a terrifying experience brings him face to face with a paranormal force.
I heard the pool table break. The balls are completely broken, and they weren't just a couple minutes ago. There was just a black silhouette standing there. Even though you couldn't see physical features, you had that feeling that it was staring back at you. It was looking like into you, like it was seeing your essence. And no quicker than it came, it was just gone. I know what I saw, and yeah, there's no way I can rationalize that. There's definitely something spiritual or paranormal going on here.
Justin turns to the only person who might believe him.
Mom, we gotta talk.
Okay.
So, you know how you've been saying that something is like in the house? You were right. I saw something.
You did?
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but...
Was it like the shadow?
Yeah, but like of a person.
God, you saw it too?
I know, I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
When I told my mom, it was a mixture of like surprise and shock and fear all at the same time. She was relieved in a sense that someone else finally saw it and someone else now was completely on her side.
I finally had somebody experiencing other things in the house to actually prove that there was something there.
But this thing was... It was like dark, evil.
It gave me that feeling that what's gonna happen next? That like horror movie when the music starts, you know something's about to go down, but you don't know when or where.
Now that her son has seen it too, Jacinda grows more anxious.
So I would get up in the middle of the night and I would just do some painting, and that pretty much was my escape.
Jacinda. It's just me. It's okay. What, are you all right? What's wrong? Honey.
I saw it again. The shadow, it was here just a minute ago, right before you showed up.
I didn't know what it was. What I was feeling and sensing was not good.
Jacinda, maybe we need to talk to your doctor about your medication.
No, it's not the medication. Justin saw it too. How do you explain that? Well, I think we need to get help.
Jacinda, do we really need to talk about this now?
You don't believe me? That's fine. Just go.
It was really difficult because I knew that I was right. I knew what I was seeing.
Todd reaches an emotional impasse. His family's fixation with orbs and ghosts is enough to send him off the deep end.
My mom and I, we both were convinced something was going on, and anytime we would bring it up to my dad, it was just an instant, like a switch. You just flip the anger on. My dad put a wall up. He was trying to distance himself from, like, not only me, but everybody.
I don't think he realized how much he was drinking, and I don't think he realized how he was coming across.
One night, Todd surprises his family by coming to dinner.
Hey, honey.
Hey, Dad.
This is nice.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, good of you to join us.
It's like old times.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's Grandma's recipe. Greatest potatoes ever.
Being that Todd was being so distant, he very rarely ate, dinner with Justin and I, which was something we always did as a family. So this one particular night, he did sit down with us, which I was hoping was gonna kind of make everybody reconnect again.
So, what'd you do today?
Stuff?
You do stuff with your arm?
I mean, yeah, a little.
Todd, you okay?
It's nothing, I'm fine.
Honey, are you okay?
He just was having trouble breathing.
Honey, you're shaking.
Really, Dad,
Todd.
you don't look so good.
His color didn't look good, and his coordination was off. Something definitely was wrong.
Oh, honey. Honey?
Dad.
All of a sudden, my dad put his hand on his chest. He had a face of pain.
Todd! Todd, what is it? Todd! Honey! Todd! Todd!
For weeks, the Rearick family has been on edge. Todd's wife and son insist the house is haunted, while Todd doesn't believe them.
He got to the point where he didn't even want me to show him anything, or he didn't want me to tell him anything. He didn't want to hear it. He'd just make it matter. So I just didn't really say anything.
I definitely think that it caused, like, strain and extra stress in the family. But I don't think he meant to do it to hurt everybody. I think it was the only way he could think of to deal with it because he didn't want to accept the fact that something could be going on.
Todd, you okay?
Dad.
What is it? Todd! Todd! Oh, Todd!
Dad?
Oh, my God. Todd! Todd, oh, please! We need to get help!
We went to the ER, and they ran every kind of test that you can imagine, and they still couldn't find anything wrong, but he was extremely weak.
Everyone was just baffled. Looking back at it, there's always that possibility that it wanted to show off its power. It wanted to make a mark, and it chose him. Because at the time, it might have felt that he was most vulnerable, but he made it.
That's not necessary. I'm fine, Jacinda. Throw your back out again, we'll both be stuck in this house.
That's not funny, Todd. I'm scared. You almost died.
I started to wonder if what was going on in the house was affecting his health as well.
Come on, the doctors checked me out. They say that I'm fine.
You're not fine, Todd. You were on the floor. Something is happening in this house. I don't feel safe here anymore.
Come on, Jacinda. Don't make it something that it isn't. You're exhausted and I'm exhausted. Let's just go to bed.
I was scared, and I was trying to figure out, was there something evil in the house? He totally did not agree with that at all. But I felt like that episode was a warning. I looked at the painting, it literally was melting, like it was just running. These physical things were happening now. Everything in the house was escalating. It makes you feel helpless.
Between the ever-present fear and debilitating health issues, it seems everyone in the Rearick home is spiraling out of control.
He looked like a corpse that was starting to decay. My body was just wrapped with these black tentacles. I couldn't move. I couldn't lift any of my arms. I just felt like I was being held down. I couldn't scream. I was just like, oh my God.
The supernatural activity in the Rearick house reaches a new and frightening level when Jacinda finds herself under attack.
What's wrong? You okay? What's wrong?
There were black tentacles. They were twisting all around me. They were suffocating me. I couldn't yell for help.
You need to calm down. Just breathe.
You were dead. It was the most horrifying thing I've seen all my life.
Settle down. You just had a terrible nightmare.
I didn't know what was happening, but it was definitely trying to either hurt me or my family.
Just settle down. You just had a terrible nightmare. That's all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
I am not crazy, Todd. There is something wrong with this house. You've got to believe me.
Just lay down. Just come on. You need to get some rest. You just had a terrible nightmare. It's a terrible nightmare.
But it's clear to Jacinda, she'll need to fight this entity on her own.
It got to the point where I didn't care if Todd believed me or not. I knew I needed to reach out and try to find somebody to help me because I was scared for myself because it physically tried to harm me. I didn't know what it was going to do to me or to anybody else.
With the evil presence growing stronger, Jacinda calls in the Central Pennsylvania Paranormal Research Association.
I reached out to this group because I wanted somebody to validate for me that there actually was something here, and also to get rid of what was in the house and try to get my family back to normal.
When she mentioned the black tentacles, her husband looking like a corpse, the physical assaults, I know this case needed an immediate attention.
As they approach the house, Christine, a psychic, receives disturbing images.
My role in the group is lead psychic. I chose to be interviewed in shadow to maintain my privacy.
Christine? What do you see?
I sensed Eastern Europeans long ago camping on that property. Rituals were done sacrificing more than one animal.
Sacrifices were made on this property. Rituals performed. They opened the door to the other side.
What Christine saw coincides with the research I did. I found that Eastern Europeans, probably gypsies, did pass through this area centuries ago.
We must be very careful once we enter this house. Do not let your guard down.
The ritual opened a gateway for something to come through.
And whatever was conjured outside the house may very well be the entity haunting the Rearick home.
Good evening, Jacinda.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course.
Hello.
Christine and Liz.
Inside, both psychics sense activity in the room.
I could feel a lot of entities there. There were human spirits in the house.
There are spirits here with us.
Yes, a man and a woman.
I described two entities to the left of me in the living room. An older man and woman.
They're a couple. I see their arms are intertwined.
It was my mom and my dad. I actually cried because it made me feel good knowing that they were there.
I sense a lot of love between them. But they're also very scared. They're here because they're trying to help you.
Christine said that they were there defending and protecting me and everybody in the house.
Help me? But so many bad things have happened here.
They're fighting for you. Without them, it would have been much worse.
Well, let's split up. We'll each take a room.
Yes.
We'll meet back here when we're done. Okay?
Okay.
It'll be all right. We're here to help.
As the investigation continues, Liz is drawn to Jacinda and Todd's bedroom.
As soon as I walked in, everything felt dark and heavy. Just a very nasty, foreboding feeling.
In another part of the house, something calls to Christine.
Hey there.
There was a young boy in the house.
Hey. Hi. Hey, are you okay?
I felt a deep sense of dread. Fear, too.
Liz also feels the fear.
I saw the tentacles. They started coming out from the closet, under the door, underneath the furniture. It was all around me.
While investigating the Rearick family home in rural Pennsylvania, two psychics make separate encounters with the same dangerous entity. For Christine, it masquerades as a child.
I got physically ill. I got severe nausea. I did get quite dizzy. This little boy was an inhuman entity.
Liz!
What happened? Are you okay?
I was attacked. There were tentacles covering my body.
It wanted to just wrap itself around me and take me. It wanted to pull energy right out of my body.
I saw it too. What we're dealing with is a demon. I have never come across one so powerful.
We needed to figure out a way to get rid of this thing as fast as we could.
The team breaks the news to Jacinda. The investigators believe that the spirits of her parents are there for a reason.
Jacinda's parents were trying to protect her from something very evil in the house.
This demonic entity was the one that was causing danger and would hurt the family.
But how could this happen?
The investigators confirm that whatever Christine saw outside the house is the same demon haunting the Rearick family.
A ritual was performed here long ago by a group of travelers passing through the area. It created a gateway to the other world, and that's how the demon came through.
A murderous act was committed. Immediately, rituals were done to keep the evil away, when in fact, all it did was let some enter. They actually came in.
But we've lived here for almost 14 years, and there's never been anything like this before. Why is this happening now?
You were weak, an easy target, and it was waiting for an opportunity to attack.
This demonic entity was brought in through this portal centuries ago and remained dormant on the property. I was waiting for the proper time to come in to Jacinda's house when Jacinda was having major physical issues. During these times of long-term illness, this is the perfect time for a demonic entity to move in and take over a household.
The demon attached itself to you. That's how it was able to infest the house and begin to infiltrate your family. Right now, the demon is breaking down each member of the family. We need to act before it goes to the second phase, possession.
They said by me having all my health issues, it attached to me, and that was a way for it to get in. And it just got to the point where it, basically was taking over our lives.
If something wasn't done quickly, I was afraid somebody would either be hurt or killed.
O Lord, God of our salvation, preserve this home and all who live here from all harm and every temptation from below.
I prayed and I blessed every window and every door and made the sign of the cross with holy water to seal each room from the entity coming back into this house again, to prevent it.
Delivering them from fear of things proceeding from the darkness and attacks by demons at midday. Lord, preserve all who live in this home from all harm and all temptation from below, delivering them from fear and attacks by demons at midday. Lord, God. Oh.
During this process, I felt as though an ice pick was driven through my skull. And I know this was the demon's way of defending itself. It knew I was intervening for this family. My vision became blurry, but I knew if I stopped, it would win. So I just kept on going no matter what.
Let your servants and your children, protected by armies of angels, faithfully sing with one accord, Lord, you are my helper. I am not afraid. I will fear no evil. For you are with me as you are my confirmation. Oh God, to you alone be the kingdom, and the power and the glory in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, for now and ever. unto ages of ages. Amen.
As I got to the final stages of the cleansing, a calmness came over the house.
I just noticed the whole house. I wasn't afraid, and it just felt like the heaviness was gone and the darkness was gone, and it just seemed like the whole house was filled with light again.
Months after the cleansing, the family is no longer plagued by the demonic entity. And Todd finally concedes that they were victims of a supernatural force.
Now that it's all over with, he now actually admits that there was something there and that it did affect him and it did affect me and it did affect Justin. And, you know, he's glad that they came.
Before all this happened, the views I had on the paranormal were very indifferent. I didn't really think about it too much. It's something that everybody lives with, but not everybody experiences it, so therefore they don't all understand it the way you do once it happens to you.
What I would say to the people who don't believe in the paranormal is demonic things do exist, and it's just waiting to strike somebody. And you just have to be strong enough to not let it into your world.
The button to the left.
Yeah, I got it.
I definitely learned that good and evil can be in the same household. I still believe my mom and dad are with me. I absolutely feel without the presence of them there, it could have gotten a lot worse because all along they were there for protection for me. So I can't even imagine what we would have been dealing with if they would have been there.